Okay, we're going to do this question that I think will help us for the control test on the 25th of August. And it is about, this is the analytical geometry section. Now, let's just get started. It says determine the midpoint of A and B. Well, I've made this here. You could pause the video. They'll normally give you the coordinates of A and B, but I want you just to look at the graph, make sure you see it and understand it. What are the coordinates of A? Well, you should see that X is -3 and Y is -3. This is the X-axis with the numbers, the verticals, the Y. So -3 and -3. And this point here is 3 along, 3 in the X direction, -1 in the Y direction. Well, let's just take a look at the first question. You're given every formula. When you see midpoint, you have to know that you're going to add the X values and divide by 2, add the Y values and divide by 2, and that's how it works. So that's why I've done this. Let's go back here. Oh, there we go. Let's take a look at this. A and B, well, there's you've got -3 for the X coordinate of A. You've got 3 for the X coordinate of B. So -3 plus 3, well, that's 0 divided by 2. The X coordinate of your midpoint is 0, Then you go minus the Y values, the Y coordinates. For A, it's -3. For B, it's -1. Well, -3 plus -1 is the same as -3 minus 1. It's -4 divided by 2 is -2. So 0 and -2, and hey, I'm looking at it, is the midpoint. Let's try the next question. Determine the gradient of AB. Determine the gradient. You're given this formula, you've got to know that's the gradient. Change in Y over change in X. Well, the change in Y, it's going to be -1, and then the Y coordinate is -3. So -1 minus -3, that's why it's -1 plus 3. Now let's go to the X coordinate of B. I'm doing it from B. The X coordinate of B is 3, but then the X coordinate of A is -3. So I go 3 minus -3, that's 3 plus 3. Well, 3 plus 3 is 6, and -1 plus 3 is 2. 2 over 6 is the same as 1 over 3. The gradient of AB is 1, 3. So that's the gradient. Let's try the next one. The next one, well, we know the gradient of AB is 1 over 3. We're going to use it. They asked us to determine the equation of the line that's passing through C and D. But wait, we just worked out the gradient of A and B. But hang on, you see these little arrows? That means that these two lines are parallel. And if they're parallel, something special happens. If two lines are parallel, then their gradients are the same. So if the gradient of AB is 1 over 3, the gradient of CD is 1 over 3, because they're parallel lines. Parallel gradients are the same. That's the big idea. That will really help you in the control test. They use it all the time. Okay, now we have the gradient of CD, and we're supposed to find the equation of the line. So what we do is, instead of M, we put in 1 over 3. And then we pick one of the other points. I'm picking C, which is, C is -6 to the left and 2 up. You can see these 6 blocks. The X coordinate is -6. The Y coordinate is 2. So you go Y -2, because that's Y1 is 2. The X coordinate is -6, so -6 makes it +6. Well, then you just work it out. 1/3 times X is 1/3 X. 1 over 3 times 6 is 2. We add 2 to both sides. We get the equation of the line passing through CD. It's Y equals 1/3 X plus C. I think I'll leave it there and do the next couple of questions in a separate